It's hot. Do you hear me? So Granny wants to talk about this solid sunny thing. Granny in the building. Granny in the building. Happy Monday, y'all. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, y'all. Whew. Child, it's hot. Hold on, let Granny get herself situated. Hold on, y'all. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I know ain't nobody gonna agree with what Granny said. As we know, Granny ain't here for no popularity contest. I'm a whole grown woman. Granny is a whole grown woman, y'all. All right. Hello to everybody in the building. It might not be that many, but anyways, one thing about Granny. Granny stands for what's right in any situation. I pick the right side. If somebody's in the wrong, somebody's in the wrong. If somebody did, it is what it is. I mean, that's what life's about, right or wrong. Hi, honey bun. Hi, honey bun. So today, anybody coming in, listen, I don't care who gets angry at Granny. I don't care who unfollows Granny. I don't care about none of that. There's a time and a place for everything. I do understand it takes two to argue. We're talking about solid sunny today. Listen, Granny's not naive to no part of, nan part of any game. I've been doing good, Curtis. Hello, Alan. It's going to be hard for Granny to watch the comments, baby, because she's driving. It's going to be really hard for Granny to watch these comments. So anybody coming in, hello, 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 hello. So I want to think, what do we think about doing things? Now, there's a certain way, certain words Granny don't want in her chat and stuff like that. If anybody knows, there's this young lady called Solid Sunny on here. Granny's done umpteen thousand videos on her, pointing out what's wrong, what way she could do better, all of that. She's cursed Granny out. She's done everything. I do understand. Listen, I ain't making nothing right, y'all. I do understand Sunny's a handful. Sunny is a handful, just like Granny. I understand. Listen, I don't want to tell no lies. All of us ain't going to be yes man, yes girls. We not. Some of us get a little rowdy, get a little stupid. Just because this Granny show this side of you, there's a whole nother side of Granny. Thank you, Alan. But this my thing. Is we out there causing physical harm to disabled people? Is that a thing we do? And I'm talking about Solid Sunny, y'all. If anybody knows, me and Sunny has had our little run-ins. But I really want to ask y'all, are we really out there harming disabled people? Is that what we're doing? That's all I need to know. Is at what point did that become okay, regardless of their actions? At what point do you think you did a big one because you put your hands on a disabled person? Listen, once again, Granny don't care who unfollow her. Granny don't care who feels some type of way. Granny ain't here for no popularity contest. She sure ain't. I'm here for what's right. I'm here for what's wrong. That's on any person. Hey, honey bun. Hello, guys. Hello, guys. Who is familiar with this solid sunny thing going on? Who here is familiar with Solid Sunny. 20 people in the room. Nobody's familiar with Sunny? 20 people in the room. Ain't nobody familiar with Sunny. 21 people in the room. Ain't out of all 21, ain't nobody familiar. Okay, Lee Pepper. Me and you can get this conversation started. How are you, Lee Pepper? Listen, Lee, I know everybody gonna be mad at Granny. Granny don't care. Listen, at the end of the day, Lee Pepper, if you've been watching me up to this point, if you like me or not, you know what type of person I am. I speak on what's right in life. Do you think that was right? What happened to Sunny? Who here thinks that was right or okay? What happened to Sunny? G.I. Joe, you're familiar with Miss Sunny? Who here thinks that was all right? Who here is willing to do the same thing to a disabled person? Who here is willing to rock out like that? Who here on my page is willing to rock out like that? I really, really need to know. Let's start there. That's all I want to know. Who is willing to rock out like that? 28 people in the room. Out of these 28 people, who is hitting on disabled people? And especially a lady with one arm and no legs. Who's doing that? Who's doing it? I need to know who's doing it. I'm familiar with Sunny, don't know what happened. I guess there's a situation between two sisters. I'm sure they was both in there arguing. I don't want to lie to nobody. They was both probably in there arguing with each other. Heated situation about something with the girls. Sunny wanted the sister to bathe the girls, and I guess the sister just wasn't feeling it. She's like, yo, I'm not doing it. They got into an altercation. Solid Sunny's I guess, to my understanding, I was not there, didn't see it with my own eyes. I'm just going by what I've heard. I guess sis jumped on other sis because sis was requiring help with the children. The other sis, the full body sis, just kind of wasn't feeling it. She's like, yo, I don't want to do that right now. So I'm sure words were exchanged. I'm sure it was a mutual, because once again, it takes two to argue, y'all. It takes two to argue. But I guess hands was actually put on Solid Sunny. And we could tell from her video last night, and we can tell today. And once again, I'm 100% sure I know Sunny. Sunny's a lot like me when it comes to that mouth. Boy, we got the same type of nasty mouth. When you make us mad, you make us mad. So that's why I always tried to mentor Sunny, because I understand Sunny. I understand Sunny. I understand a lot of these young adults. Ain't none of these young adults first to do anything. Let me get back to it. I got a mod in the room. Thank you, Royal Jules. Will you be here for a minute? Because Granny's driving. I cannot read. I cannot do any of that. But anyways, let me jump back to the story. 57 people in the room. Who is putting their hands on a disabled person? Royal Jules, if you see anything in the comments, listen, you guys, if there's any inappropriate words that should not be on here, Granny loves you. You're more than welcome to stay, but I have to protect my channel, so that comment will be erased. And I also have young people on my page, young adults. So anything that would be inappropriate for their eyes or just say too much will be erased. Doesn't mean I don't love you. Don't mean I don't want you here. I just have to protect the page, protect the children. On deck, thank you, Royal Jules. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I'm like, boy, I don't know if I'm gonna have a mod. This conversation is gonna be cutthroat, y'all. We don't know what happened. I saw Sunnyi, G.I. Joe, I love you. But we got to take that comment off. You ain't got to go nowhere. Just certain words, certain things we're just not going to say on here. Royal Mod, is there any way you can put something in there where you let them know just, yeah, very inappropriate. Please remove G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe, you ain't got to go nowhere, but just certain things I just don't want on here. We all, Granny, listen, let me tell you this. Granny has seen everything you have seen. I'm going to tell you right now. There's nothing you guys have seen that I haven't seen. At the end of the day, let me tell you how I feel. Let's still remember, Sunnyi is a human being. Of course she's going to have a mouth on her. She had a mouth before this happened. I get it. But I'm going to tell you this. Certain things, it's called being the bigger person. Certain things you do not do. I don't care. Listen, once again, hear Granny out. You're dealing with a disabled person that will therefore always be disabled. Now, it's one thing if you're standing in front of your equal that's standing there right along with you, arms, legs, standing tall. I understand. A disabled person, I don't get it. Nah. Listen, ain't nobody ever going to get me to rock with that decision. Ain't nobody going to get me to rock with that decision. No way, no how. Listen, you say what you want to say. Once again, Granny ain't here for no popularity contest. Nah, we ain't doing that. Listen, for one, karma's a mother. Let me tell you something. If you're a foolie, hold on. Let's start here. Let's go back. If you can't be a bigger person in the situation like that, shame on you. Second of all, what she did is really against the law. People like that are protected. They're protected by a different set of laws within the same laws. Y'all do know that, right? You cannot do that. Here is a person that can barely defend themselves. There is a law against that. Let's just start there. Let's call a thing a thing. So if it wasn't so bad, it darn sure wouldn't be no law. It'd be open season. That's why they make laws, because certain things ain't right. Listen, everything ain't about how your heart feel. Everything ain't about how your mind feel. Your mind will tell you one thing, your mind will make you end up in jail. It takes one phone call. That girl's going, you cannot. You don't understand. You cannot. I can't. You can't. If we all did the same action and they called the law, we all going to jail. We are all going to jail, regardless how she cussed, regardless what she threw at us, regardless we're going to jail. Do you guys not understand this? Baby Granny ain't gonna crash, and why would you even say something like that? Listen, certain things you just don't do. Okay, so you mean to tell me I spend the majority of my life on the streets with the worstest of the worstest. Worst of the worst. Let me rephrase that. The worst of the worst. I'm at a red light, y'all. The worst of the worst. And they would never do nothing like that. That would be below their savage pay grade. Do you think I ain't never seen that's why I'm like, is a lot of this foreign to y'all? Do you think I ain't never seen a disabled person do disrespectful stuff, talk disrespectful, say disrespectful things, move disrespectful? I'm gonna need me another mod in here, because this here is just ridiculous. Listen, once again, do y'all really think that's the first disabled person to act wild? This is what I want you to know. To act wild? Do you really think I mean, let's just call a thing a thing. Do we really think that's the first disabled person to have bad attitude, to have a nasty vocabulary, to say whatever she want when she want? Do we really think this? A lot of our elders do it when they get older. A lot of our parents do it. They be the nice little church people. They get old. Oh boy, they're cut out. Here's a good one. Our own parents, our own grandparents. How do you think they handle their caregivers? Let's start there. You think they're all nice? You think they're nice? You think every last one of them's treating their caregivers nice? They're not. But wait a minute. They be in there trying them just the same way. So what? It's all right you take off on them? Now come on, let's call a thing a thing. It's all right you take off on them? Let's call a thing a thing. So I don't understand, how do we have this line? We divide this line. We pick who's acceptable to get done like what. Oh, this, you can treat this person like that, but don't do this person like that. How's that work out? How's that work out? How's that work out? Let's call a thing a thing. How's that work out? So they can't do your mother like that, but they can do somebody else's mother like that. They can't do your mother like that, but they can do somebody else's mother like that. Just explain it to me. Just explain it to me. Oh, you have a young sibling, disabled, going through emotions, in their disrespecting their caretaker to the utmost. Ask these caretakers how your people treat them. Ask them. Let's call a thing now, because I feel like we're choosing who we keep safe. Once again, you already know, Granny ain't here for no popularity contest. You can unfollow Granny at any given time, because one thing about Granny, she's gonna speak up on what's right. And if I got to teach a mother through a learning lesson, I ain't got no problem back to my learning lesson. You got a disabled cousin. That pow, he's paralyzed. Listen, he in there treating his people any type of way. So what? Like his care team, they ain't going in there and doink him up because come on now. Your disabled girl cousin at the store arguing with another girl. You ain't gonna feel some type of way if someone doink her up? Make it make sense. That's what I'm saying. Y'all have special exceptions. You can do it to this person, but don't do it to mine. You better. Nah, come on now. Don't work like that. This part of being a grown man, grown woman. It's okay for this person, but it ain't okay for this group of people. Come on now. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So when you talk to me, you gotta make it make sense. Because I guarantee, if that was your sister, your daughter, your mama, your grandma, it'd be a problem. It'd be a whole problem. Oh, it's a showdown now. Now it's a showdown. Everybody ready to tear something up. It's a showdown. Oh, but hear me out. Because this girl cussed. This girl did this. This girl did that. Let me explain something to you. That situation right there, it could have went so fast. Let me go ahead and jump ahead for those going against Granny, going against what's right. She got one arm, y'all. She got one arm. One of those hits could have made her fall. She might not have been able to protect herself. Now we got a head injury. Now Sunnyi going here. Now you going to jail. It's not even an even playing field. Do you understand? There are so many things that could have went wrong with that. There's so many things. This is what y'all failing to realize. This still a lady that got children. Her children ain't grown. Her children are babies. They're babies. These children gonna need her for a whole long time. A whole long time. As much as everybody don't like it, it don't matter. It don't change the fact of what it is. Just that quick, that little tussle, because Sunnyi only got one arm, she could have hit any of this. Any of this. It's not like, when you hit like she can brace herself. So that one little thing, sis could be in jail right now because Sunnyi could have went, let's call a thing a thing. Let's not act like this ain't never happened. But because y'all don't be familiar with it, well, y'all need to pull up a lot of news because things like this happen all the gosh darn time. And what happens to the people involved? They go to jail. When I saw her eyes, my heart sunk. Sunny and the family need more family counseling. They're all affected by her accident. Listen, World Jules, I agree 100%. Listen, Granny already know. Y'all already know. Granny feels Sunny has a lot of things to do to better herself. Y'all also know, Granny points out the goods, the bads, the greats, all that. There's nothing I leave out. But I stand behind what's right. In whatever situation it is. Ain't about picking sides, it's about picking what's right. So don't ever think Granny's like saying Sunny's an angel or nothing like that, because I can guarantee Sunny was in there with her mouth, because yeah, I would have been too. Now maybe, who knows what else happened, whatever it is, but in real life, the police officer's gonna tell you, it don't matter what happened. It don't, when you tell them what y'all was arguing about, they gonna laugh at you while they taking you to jail. They gonna look at you like you stupid while they taking you to jail. That's all I'm saying. They looking at you like you stupid. Like you stupid. Hello, Art. Hello, lady. Hello, is that... Oh, I think I'm gonna say it wrong, Caleb. I mean, you gotta think about that. Y'all gotta think about that. Let's say I go jump down on this homeless person right now. I could say, hey, they stole my money. He broke my foot when he ran over. I could have the foot on the other side of the road. It wouldn't even matter. You know what the police gonna say? Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. They could pull up and he's assaulting me. There's the reality of it. I didn't make the rules. I didn't make the rules to life, but these are actual rules to life. It's things you got to think about. Child, listen, Roll Jules, that's something that don't resonate. It does not resonate well with Granny. Do you think Granny ain't never had her elder talk to her any type of way? That's what I'm telling you. I'm from the streets. Y'all think Sunny is a wild one? What? That's what I'm saying. Y'all must live real sheltered lives. Because y'all really act like Sunny's really the only handicapped person acting like that. In reality, I'm telling you, I could pull up to 5 right now on the way home. And you'd be like, yeah, because at the end of the day, they're still regular people. But you know what we do with common sense? We might sit there and enjoy a little conversation with them just out of fun, let them feel like they arguing or something. Last thing we doing is putting our hands on anybody that is not equally yoked body-wise, mind-wise. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Ain't nobody. Ain't no thug never. Ain't no thug never. I don't fully agree with what you're saying. I've known disabled people that went to prison. Oh, true enough. True enough. But go hit one of them. Go put your hands on one of them, G.I. Joe. Go put your hands on one of them. Go put your hands on one of them and watch what happens. Go put your hands on one of them. This actual law. This actual law. And I understand, listen, once again, don't think Granny's not aware of all of that. What if the middle of that tussle, once again, she can't even get her balance right. Someone, comes to Granny, and, Granny be able to, she got one. What if that one tussle, she'd have failed? Hear me out, G.I. Joe. Now tell me where I tell a lie at. She done hit her. Sunny done fell and hit right here. Sunny going. G.I. Joe, you think that story means something? Do you think if she's, listen, Sunny's sister can sit there and say, oh, she threw a bottle at me. Oh, she did this. Oh, she did that. Man, you going to jail. You going to jail. That's it and that's all. You going to jail. So as much as I hear what you're saying, there's still a reality to this. There's still a reality to this. I'm not protecting this. No. And you say what you say, G.I. Joe, but I'm guaranteeing if somebody did it to yours, oh, it's going to be a problem because you know what you going to say? But that, hold on, I'm going to cuss. Because you going to say, darn, but you see this person ain't right. That's all you going to know up here. And you going to see red. Because you going to be like, are you a whole grown up? And you see this person ain't got no legs and one arm. And it could be your people, and you're going to be standing there just like this. You're going to be wondering, how did that person even do that to your people? Regardless what. That's reality. You ain't finna come over there and dap them up like, oh yeah, good dog, you got it. Nah, you ain't doing that. You can't lie to me, you ain't doing that. Just like when everybody parents, not everybody, but when people's parents be getting tapped on in the nursing home and stuff like that, y'all be ready to full-fledged fight it out. Now, if we gonna thank G.I. Joe, I know elderly old sick people that go to prison for doing foolishness. But now, just like you say, disabled people, okay, I know old people that get it in and go to prison. But now here's the thing, but when they go ahead and they put that clap down on your disabled mama or your grandmama, the whole family see red. Why is that? Why is that? Once again, where's that separation come in at? That's kind of like, if the rule apply to everyone. There ain't no different set of rules for certain people. It don't work like that. How's that work? Nah, you can't do that. If a rule apply for me, the rule apply for you. If it's common sense, whatever, you just don't run around and put your hands on disabled people. I stand on that. Like I said, everybody has the right to unfollow me. Everybody. If you feel that strongly and you think I'm saying something that wrong and you got that much this hate in your heart, and you're like, oh, Granny, you're stupid. Oh, Granny, that girl does. Listen, if you have such a problem with what I'm saying, listen, Granny don't beg to keep nobody here. Everybody can unfollow me, because one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to say it again, I'm going to stand on what's right. I got disabled children out there. And my first thing gonna be, when you do something to mine, and especially you knew, child, okay, and my son's got arms and legs. And I'm letting you know, if you know my child's disabled, and you apply any pressure, I'm on your throat. Oh, I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. It is what it is. We gonna tape the block off that night. It is what it is. My thing, if she can talk ish and threaten others' life, she can deal with it. She is extremely disrespectful. Malika, once again, Granny don't deny none of what you want Granny to say. That she's a soft-spoken, nice young lady. Granny's naive and don't see what's going on. Malika, listen, I stand on it. And listen. No, we don't do that. Old people, children, people with physical disabilities, mental disabilities, we don't do none of that. None of it. That's a weak individual. That's a weak-minded individual. I stand on, like I said, I don't care who feels some type of way. I see it all the time. Everybody, disabled children, get bothered with, y'all going to the school, y'all getting the laws. Come on now. And y'all children be in the wrong. But oh, my poor baby, child, please. There's a different set of rules for different sets of people. No, I don't like that. Because I'm telling you right now, you mess with my disabled one and you know it's disabled. Okay. League, I'm going to tell you this. Switch it around. That's your sister. Let's just keep it real. Let's just keep it real. That's your sister. That's your mama. Either one. Whichever one you want it to be. I'm telling you, I guarantee my money on it. And this ain't to cause no argument, but I'm guaranteeing you. Oh, what you saying now? Once again, we free to have our own opinion, but I'm telling you, if you love your people like I'm assuming you love your people, when you see that, you're gonna be on green light go. Regardless what. Green light go. One arm. Malika, your sister got one arm. Whole family gonna pull up on red light. Green light go. I mean, that's the reality of it. Listen, everybody can say what they want to say, whatever it is. Listen, Granny ain't gonna change. Listen. And I sit here, it's so crazy. I sit here and watch y'all disabled family members. This is all public knowledge. You can pull this up on the internet, everywhere. Y'all disabled family members and elderly family members. I see them do all the same things their caregivers or other people that Sunny do. So what's the difference? I'm not saying all of them feisty like that. Oh, but there's a lot of feisty ones out there. I see them do worse things. Wiping feces on child, crazy stuff. Like I said, it's different rules for different people. Just because we feel some type of way about somebody, so we put these rules apply to them because they done talk to me crazy, or I done seen them do this, or I done seen them do that, or they act like this. So somehow they get a different set of rules, and I'm just trying to figure out how is that and why is that? Like, where's that link at? It's kind of like, that's calling the kettle black. That's calling the kettle real black. I'm right on my answer. That is calling the kettle black. I can't wait till I pull over so I can. And listen, all y'all free to have your own opinions, your own feelings. Granny don't be 100% right on everything. Granny tries to pick the right answer and what's right in life. Do the public rules, do the traditional values, doing the higher power. So when I think about what's right, I just don't look at it from one side. I look at it from multiple sides. And it ain't even my side. I'm looking at how it would be looked upon by other people in positions of power. Not how I'm looking at it. I'm not coming up with my answer. Well, I would know. How would think about it? How would the popos think about it? How would the court system think about it? How would I think about it if it was me or mine? How would I think, or how would I feel? Listen, y'all can say what y'all want to say, but every last person on here, and I can pretty much put my bottom dollar on it. If y'all pull up and y'all family in that position, y'all can say what y'all want to say, but I've seen it many times. You think I ain't never seen no situation like this neither? In real life? Man, they fairly pull up and damage a whole scene. Why? Because you knew gosh darn well that person was disabled. At one point, how you even doing? Okay, how can I say this without making it sound rude? How stable are you mentally if you're letting somebody in a much lesser situation? I think we all understand what I'm saying. How? Now here we are able to walk, talk, go to work, we're able to do what we want. How do we have these abilities and we gonna let somebody take us there to that to do them sickening things? They can't do none of the things we doing. That's not even an even playing field. What about your mind say, this is my equal, let's get it in? I'm just, everybody used to always say, Granny, you should be going at Sunny. You should. Sunny said, y'all notice? Y'all ain't even notice. Granny don't lash out on Sunny. Y'all ain't even notice that. Granny said what she say, and that's it. Sunny made Granny mad. Granny said what she say, and that's it. Y'all ain't even notice this pip peep game. Granny say, hey, Sunny, no. I listen, and I'm done. I said what I said. What do I look like? What do I look like? That ain't no power move. That don't make me look tough. That don't make me look cute. What I'm really doing is attacking somebody who's in a way worse off situation than me. What I look like doing that? That don't make me look strong. That don't make me look tough. That don't make me look, oh, you're the it girl, Granny. That makes me look pathetic, like I can't handle nothing. That makes me look like I can't even put my big girl panties on. I see little ish. I don't even see big ish. I don't see the big picture. I only see the little picture. I'm a whole joke out here. Granny ain't no joke. Granny ain't no joke. Y'all ain't never noticed that? Granny ain't never really lashed out at Sunny like that. Why would I? Tell me, why would I? Why would I? What would I accomplish? What? Now, me of all people that gives these life lessons, like, listen, pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. Granny from the streets, the rough one. Pay attention, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. Listen. Y'all ain't just pay attention. As many bad things as Sunny has said about me, has nobody noticed Granny has never went all in on her. Has anybody noticed that? Has anybody noticed Granny never went all in on her? Has anybody noticed that? Has anybody wondered why? Because what would I be accomplishing? Is that a power move? Does that make me tough? Does that make me... Nah, you ain't never seen me. No, you have never seen me. Never. Never. So you must not know my level of savage. Never. You must not know my level of savage. Look, don't take a learning lesson talking firm and get it confused. And happy, Shayna, we got to erase that comment. Listen, I'm not saying, listen, Granny never said, we got to erase those comments. Y'all don't see any words like this in this chat. There's a way to talk around things. I have children in here and all of the above. Hold on. I don't know where my mods are. Listen, Shanna, Granny is not blind to anything. I'm going to tell you this. Granny is not blind to anything. Granny is very aware of everything. Well, if that's the case, I can go pull up to a disabled person right now. And they're going to put their hands on me. They're going to spit on me. They're going to do all types of stuff. What I should do, y'all. What I should do, y'all, because I can go to 5 that's finna handle me. I should drag all 5? Let me know. I should drag all 5? Now, let's keep it real. I should drag all 5? What I'm accomplishing? Let's really think about it. What am I accomplishing? That ain't no big girl power move. You know what? A real N-word gonna pull up to me and probably choke me out. Because it's gonna be like, what you doing? See, you mean to tell me people that got bodies, people, they ain't even doing that. That's what I'm telling you. They ain't even doing that. They not even doing that. But there's more regular people that ain't in the streets, ain't did this, ain't did that, but they all gung-ho with it. So you mean to tell me the most savage of the savage wouldn't, but y'all would? Nah, that don't sit right. With all due respect, sibling rivalry, It's something else. And it doesn't make it easy. It's obvious the whole family has issues. I feel you morally, but the youngins don't move with morals. Dark skin Keisha, listen, I want y'all to understand this. Most of the things you guys are saying, I've seen it. I've seen it. Why do you think Granny gave those life lessons? But dark skin Keisha, let me tell you just something. That sister's life could have been ruined just that quick. I just want you to fathom this thought. She has one arm. You push me, I can kind of distribute my weight, or I can protect myself. You hit me, I can. You understand what I'm saying? You do Sunny like that, she ain't got all that. Her balance, her everything off. It take one time for her to fall and smack it. One time. It take one false fall. When that happen, if Sunny go here, do you think the police gonna care about any? Listen, y'all can sit here and say that. She can sit there and say that all day long. My sister done this to me many times. You can have it on video. You can have it on recording. You know the police are gonna say, put your hands behind your back, baby. Put them behind your back, and you going to jail. So something that ended up just, was a verbal and whatever, it didn't ended up here. Because once again, it's not an even playing field. Do you understand what I'm saying, Keisha? It's not an even playing field. It ain't. It ain't. Just that quick. That could have went. Big wrong. Not saying the sister right, but people, listen, at the end of the day, and listen, I am 100%, listen, I am with you when you're right. But do you think that blackout, here, take it, baby. Huh? What? You're sick? Sick where? Point. Sick where? Okay. 1 to 10, how bad is it? Hospital? It's just hurting? Hold on. And she do it to fall on something wrong and don't come back from it. And the sister's life has changed forever. This is what I'm trying to tell you, Lady 004. That's what I'm telling you. This is my point of it all. Lady 004, we're right here. We're right here. I understand sister's gonna do this. You understand? I understand all aspects of this. There's nothing I do not understand about it. There's nothing I do not understand about it. But we gotta think ahead. Her body is a little bit more delicate than all. It's just different scenarios going on here. It ain't no different than any other disabled person. It's not an even playing field. No, it ain't. Listen, Granny can't put her stamp on it. I ain't putting my stamp on it. What's wrong is wrong. What's wrong is wrong. And that's just how I feel. And like I said, I know everybody gonna feel some type of way and be angry and all this other stuff, but at the end of the day, listen, I'm a grown woman. I'm not a child. I'm a grown woman that's lived 3/4 of my life. And any woman my age that doesn't feel this way, I'm just questioning. I'm just questioning, because we've learned enough through life about laws, life, repercussions, all that. It's totally different. A lot of people, hold on the internet ignore Sunny. Imagine living with her on a daily basis. This sister is not working with the food deck, so Sunny mentally and physically is okay. Granny has to take that comment off. Granny totally agrees, 100%. But at the end of the day, this is what you guys fail to realize. And I'm not pinpointing nobody, and this comment isn't directly to you. I want us to be aware if this does happen in people's house, especially when you're dealing with somebody with a disability. There's a good chance you might get this from them. So none of this is unheard of. It just might be an unheard of thing to you. Look how many elders you can go on here, other disabled people, just like you see the ones that are good and wholesome and nice. You can also find the other ones acting just like Sunny. So just because this might be an unheard of thing to some of you guys, this been a thing. This been a thing. This just ain't her. Just like y'all can have a kid, listen. Now let's switch it up. Y'all can have a child out there acting crazy like they ain't got the sense nobody gave them. But let's not act like some of us ain't got disrespectful children. Let's listen. I'll be out there with y'all children. Let's not act. Your child is totally different when your child ain't in front of you. So because your child acts like that, they deserve to get done in, done up. Just let me know. Once again, where's that difference of rules at? Where's that difference of rules at? But now since it's your child, they like, you feel some type of way. But because it's someone else, that's what I'm saying. Listen, if the same rules can't apply for everybody, I question why. I question why. Yeah, my kid, listen. I don't know how anybody else get down, but I'm going to tell you about me. Just because my kid go out there and say whatever, that don't give you the right to unalive them or put your hands on them. Just like, say your son, your daughter out there talking crazy to mine, that don't give mine the right to take that authority to do anything like that to them. Once again, a different playing field. I'm your age. I do not agree with your reasoning. So you are saying Kari should have walked away after Sunny. I gotta take your comment off to Lisa, because certain things we can't say in here. Any words like that we can't have in here. Yeah, she should have. Yeah, she should have. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if you guys have been around disabled people or not before, but this is like really a thing. This is kind of what happens with these people, depending on their disabilities, especially when you get the ones with mental health. You do realize that really goes down in those situations. That's why I'm like, is this so far unheard of that y'all just really don't know that this is already happening in many people's homes? And at the end of the day, any judge, any cop is going to look at you like you're the idiot. Because once again, not even an even playing field. They're going to say you did what to who because they did what? What? I'm telling you, that's just what they're going to say. I mean, I know everybody wants a different answer, whatever it is, but that's the reality of it. Listen, Shayna, didn't you hear Granny say, I'm sure they were arguing. I'm sure they were tussling. It takes two. Granny never denied that. Did you hear? I never denied that. Never once ever did I deny that. I started the video by saying I'm sure Sunny was talking trash. I've never denied none of that. It still don't matter. It don't matter. And listen, in real time, child, listen. Y'all free to think however y'all free to think. But I'm telling you, this woman here and all the savages she been around her whole life, we would never. You think we ain't never had no disabled person do anything to us? Are you serious? Are you serious? What about the people with the disabled or the people with mental health in their own homes? I bet y'all don't know it, but a lot of people get into full-fledged hand-to-hand combat matches in their house with big grown disabled children on the regular. I bet y'all would never, that would never even fathom in your mind, would it? Yeah. This happens in a lot of homes. None of this is new. None of this. Your elderly parents hit their caregivers, hit their grandchildren. I can go online right now and pull 10 of the most meanest elderly people up, putting their hands on you like they're teenagers. Are y'all working in nursing homes and caregivers? Listen, where are my caregivers at? This is a thing. This is a real thing. Where are my caregivers at? This is a real thing. That's why I'm like, is this foreign? Like, I've never in my life been around anyone handicapped acting like Sunnyi. Oh, well, Delisa, I've seen many. That's where you gonna get, listen, that's where you gonna get most of the out of controlness from. Yeah. Yes. LJ, it's not that Sunnyi thought that. Sunnyi ain't never think that. Once again, Granny ain't defending nobody. But regardless what Sunnyi think, it don't make it right. One phone call, and I'm telling you, once again, they gonna say what? Whatever coming out your mouth is not gonna. Man, put your arms behind your back. I'm just telling you. I pull it up. This is an actual law in just about. I'm thinking in all states. Hello, Mystique. Nursing 15 years. Mystique, can you tell these people, Mystique? Please tell these people, because a lot of people are not exposed to things of that nature. Can you explain to these people that this is a thing? It happens all the time in hospital, homes, outside. It happens. Mystique, can you please explain to these people? I don't know why everybody thinks Granny just got to pull something random out of her hat to be cool or part of. Child, Granny, listen, one thing, Granny ain't got a lie to nobody. Granny ain't got a lie to nobody. There's videos out here about that. I feel sorry for his mother and him. Whoever says she got what she deserves, she did not deserve it at all. Listen, Valley. This is why, as being an adult, or even a young adult or a child, you have to learn right from wrong. Because regardless what somebody's doing, if someone's doing something to you, you could also be making a right or wrong decision. You see what I'm saying? What might be right or considerable for one person in certain situations, nah, it ain't okay. I listen, Granny, I ain't co-signing. I ain't co-signing that. I ain't co-signing. You ain't nothing new with Bethany. Happens all the time. Mystique, all the time. All the time. Oh, listen, y'all don't believe me, go check out. Y'all find you some people who have, they're all over. Listen, they're all over YT. Pay attention. You know what, y'all don't care about that because that's not enough drama for y'all. So y'all just ain't gonna take time to watch it. You know, people really have rumbles in their jungle in their own house. Y'all missing this memo all day, every day. Parents can't even sleep, don't even feel safe. A sister, a brother might not even be able to feel because they getting from another relative. I'm not talking about nothing like that. I'm talking about the pow of the hand. Yes. The verbal lashings. Yes, this is really a thing. This is a thing. Y'all just ain't familiar for seeing it as a thing. This could easily happen to one of y'all. I'm just gonna say this. I hate for y'all to have a disabled child that's more what's high functioning, because this is what's gonna happen. Right to you. This is what's gonna happen. This is really what's gonna happen to you. Only difference is yours is gonna have 2 arms, 2 legs, a full body, and be cock strong. Girl or boy. Yes, it happens. Granny, you have to look at the way Sunny talks to everyone, about everyone. LJ, listen. You know what? LJ, Sunny ain't never talked about Granny like that. Let's keep it real. Sunny ain't never talked to Granny like that. Let's just think about all the things Sunny said about Granny. Let's just keep it real. I think she even put some extra special time on me and said some extra. Y'all ever notice Granny ain't never got right along with her? It's not an equal playing field. It's not even fair. As a human, I wouldn't be able to sleep right at night. Yeah, for a couple minutes, I might feel like I was a big dog, but then reality gonna set in that I was a whole simp. That I was pathetic. That I was trifling. That I was doing too much. Yeah, that's the reality of that. Bipolar is rampant in our communities. People need mental health support. Start path on richer quality of life. Facts. Losing a limb does not cause someone to lose their kindness, empathy, so it shouldn't be used as an excuse for being horrible to your family. It's not an excuse, but it happens every single day. Karma, once again, I'm going to put you in this situation. Your son goes out there, your daughter goes out there with that same hoorah. F you! Oh, because this is what y'all children do. This is what we did. I did it. So what? We deserve, your child deserves to get unalived or hands put on her in the worst way ever. And your child's full functioning. So when they unalive your child, what you gonna say? Oh, it could have been the same thing. Could have been jumping on him, fell, hit his head. Now, him or her gone to heaven. But what you gonna say? Oh, it's okay. It's okay that you did that to my baby. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. No, you're not. You're not, child. You're not. You're not. You're not. Yeah, Moon Man, listen. Moon Man, listen. Everybody can try to convince me all day long. That's right, but I'm telling you, if I ride down the road and I see and one of y'all doing anything like that, boy, we gonna take that road off that day. We gonna take the road off that day. We sure is. We gonna take it off. If you ready to run it like that, I'm gonna run it like that too. And you better hope I ride up to you before anybody. Some real dogs ride up and they gonna be like, bro, what the? Because we don't even move like that. Real ones don't move like that. Real ones don't move like that. We don't move like that. We can go do that with another person. We don't do that to disabled people. Disabled, children, elderly, we don't do that. We don't do that. I don't care. There's nothing wrong with the thought of wanting to fix her up because of her mouth, but when you act on it, it's definitely a problem. Amen. It is a problem. It is a problem. It is a problem. It's a problem. It's a problem. Because I'm telling you right now, my children are grown. Do something to one of mine. And you knew something was wrong with my child. Do something. Do it. Do it. Do it. I'm going to show you what this old lady do. Do it. Do it and let me fight. Wait a minute. You ain't even got to know anything wrong with them. I already told y'all before. I'm running for mine. Listen, I'm going. Listen, I'm going wherever I got to go for mine. Whatever we got to do, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Listen, my life about over. Do it. Do it and see what happens. You think that excuse you gonna tell me? Oh, he cussed at me. Oh, he hit me. So what's that mean? You hurt mine? Okay. Hurt one of mine. Hurt one of mine and watch how it go down. Hurt one of mine and all them excuses you telling me. Because now when mine go and hurt yours, we see this happen in the community all the time. Y'all be crying, oh, there wasn't no reason for him to hurt my baby like that. Come on now. But where's them different rules apply? And your son probably did, or your daughter probably did A, B, C, and D, and might have lightweight. Maybe you deserved it in some odd way. But y'all want revenge. Oh, y'all want revenge now. Child. Enabling abusive behavior doesn't help Sunnyi. Her disability is physical and not mental. I'll excuse schizophrenic or someone with dementia because they truly can't help it. Well, like I said, this could easily be your grandma. This could easily be your mama. I don't know why this is so hard to believe that this is really a thing. And I'm just like, what world do everybody live in? Because this is really a thing. You know what? Y'all go volunteer at a nursing home. That's what I'm going to say. Go volunteer at a nursing home or go volunteer where they got children at. Just go do it. Go do it for a whole week. Go do it for a whole week. And I'm telling you, at the end of the week, you're going to be telling me something totally different. I guarantee that. I guarantee that. Nah, they don't understand Mystique. They darn sure don't. My oldest is 29 and I had to tell someone she's still mine and I'm still able. What you won't do, that's right. That's right, Lady 004. My children in their 30s. Listen, you do anything to any one of them, F this channel, F this life, F whatever, Granny is going to risk it all. I'm risking it all. That's it and that's all. Ain't no excuses. My child can't harm yours. My children can't harm y'all children. Hello, Skylar. How are you? Thomas, can you please pray for my cousin because he has cancer? Listen, Granny doesn't go to church, but she does believe. Everybody, let's just do a quick little 3-second C word, you guys. Sorry, C word. I have to erase that comment, though, but definitely. Prayers to you, prayers to your family. Is that Tama? I know I'm saying it wrong, but I have to, I'm supporting, I have to erase that because certain words we don't say on here. Listen, stay on here. We'll support you through the whole thing, all of that. Granny's that type of person. I'm sorry that is happening to your family member, but anytime you need to get on here and you just need support, whatever it is, we got a good team over here and we will support you. We're here to listen, you know, all of that. All of that. There's nothing too small, nothing too big. We support it all over here. My grandma got really mean when she had dementia. Yeah. But I could totally excuse that. See, there's that. But she acted like that because she lost the arm. I'd have to let her know. I don't know. Like I said, we're all allowed to, feel our own thing. Where's Let's Talk About It at? Where's my big dog at? How come I don't see him? Where is my big dog? Why I ain't seen his, how come I don't see him? Give me your opinion on this, Jeffy. I don't make excuses for her attitude. It's the moral or the principle. Listen, Moon Man, me neither. That's why you see when Granny talks about herself, Granny has a bad attitude. Granny's less than perfect. Regardless who I mentor, what I do, I keep it real. That's why I use myself as an example. How many times have you guys heard me say, listen, y'all see this certain type of Granny, but I'm not that Granny. I'm telling you. I'm always going to be a work in progress. But if you get my timing wrong, see, that's crazy because there's been times when y'all see my timing get a little bit off and y'all supporting. But then, and if I go out there and lash out, y'all be watching and supporting. No matter how wrong I was wrong, y'all gonna be, you see what I'm saying? So it's like a double standard almost. No problem. Is it Tama? No problem. Never thank me. Never thank me, honey bun. This scenario parallels, hello, Cheryl. A parent using corporal punishment to teach their children about right and wrong. There is a parallel. Just as a child is unable to defend themselves, it's a parent's love and steers them towards grasping these principles. Amen. No, listen, Tama, whenever, listen, like I said, subscribe to my page, and then we'll get to know you and we'll help you get through this. This is anybody going through anything. Granny's heart is big. One thing a person can't say about Granny, as much as Granny's rough around the edges, Granny has a beautiful big heart. And that's what it is. I love everybody. I want to see everybody be okay. I want to see everybody win. And that's just how I feel. In Car's case, she made it clear to Sunny that she cannot resort to physical without facing serious consequences. Yes. Cheryl, I got to take that comment off. No diss just to you. But, certain things we just don't, we don't say over here. Listen, you don't never know what the right thing is. You don't never know when the children are, it's a lot, child. It couldn't be my grandma or my mama because they would never act like that. Her behavior is unacceptable. Unacceptable. Well, see, that's your grandmother. How many other grandmothers act like that? How many other daughters act like that? How many moms act like that? Just because it's not specifically yours. Hello, Samantha. Baby, don't be in a bad mood. Don't ever be in a bad mood. I don't think Car will be around long. One of her selves will probably call the authorities. See, this is the thing. I want her to be there to help her sister. Her sister needs her. In some sense, they need each other. Just like any relationship, they have to learn how to work it out. Even if she gets removed from the house, that's still her sister. Do you understand what I'm saying? Nothing's going to change the fact that's still her sister. Nothing's going to change the fact of what she has going on with herself. Sunny's situation ain't never going to change. You see what I'm saying? Their hardships ain't never going to change. Whatever they share in common, whatever they've been through, it ain't never going to change. It ain't never going to change. As much as we, it ain't got nothing to do with us. It ain't never going to change. Granny's been looking for you. Been trying to hold this mod stick down. It's wrong, but okay, Jeff, there you are. Where your birds been at? I'm like, you guys say you see him, but I don't see him. It's wrong. Put hands on disabled or old folks. It's highly disrespectful. It's a shame, and some people think it's funny. Here's an example. Jeff, no disjustice, no disrespect, no none of the above. My mod, right here. Let's talk about it. Okay, let's talk about it. Look, Granny smoking off to the side. Y'all know my boy Jeff has had a BTI. Jeff, I ain't calling you out. Listen, ain't nothing wrong with you. You just like us. Just like Sunny. We all humans. Regardless of what's wrong with us, we all humans. So I'm not saying there's no disrespect, no nothing. You go over there and put your hands on that man. You know where you going? The same place. Clink, clink. The same place. Clink, clink. So if you think it's okay, why is there a law against it? Do you understand what I'm saying? It's bigger than, we got to take our heart out of it. We got to take our soul, our mind out of it. This is really a thing. You cannot do that. I can go over there right now and do Jeff in. And I'm talking about put hands on him. Clink, clink. Come on. You ready? You going in the back. You going in the back of the truck. You know where you going. Granny's going to jail. Do you think they really care what he did to me? He would have really had to do something. What? Yeah, it's really a law. They do need each other. They do need each other. That's why I say we're so busy having our heart, our mind, our feelings into it. That's her sister. Them are her children. Certain things gonna be. They are just going to be. If she was to never come online again, that is her team. Good or bad, that's hers. We can't change it. We can't. My two grandmothers went to heaven when I was born. I never met or knew them. Only my grandpas. Well, you got a granny here. I will never be able to equal the greatness of your grannies, but you have a granny here that's willing to listen, love, and be nice to you. Never trying to replace anybody's grandparents, because I could never. But you got a good stand-in right here. And Phineas, you're good people. I only listen. I do. Let this be everybody's rule of thumb. If you do it and you feel bad about it, it wasn't meant to be done. If you do it and you're going to feel bad about it, whatever it is, and you're going to feel bad anywhere in life, it wasn't meant to be done. How many of us have done something and later on realized, man, we did a little too much. We did a little too much. Evidence has surfaced confirming that Cheryl, I listen. Granny never denied that. It takes two. In any situation, Cheryl, it takes two. It takes two to argue. I've never, at any point, now Cheryl, you know I'm a fair person, right? If you watch any videos I've ever done on this girl, y'all know I've done nothing but kept it real. Nothing. It takes two to argue. I'm very aware of that. This was not a one-sided argument. I'm very aware of that. Very aware. Listen, Granny understands. I'm very aware. Still don't make it right. Don't make it right. I'm not putting my name on that. I'm not doing that. You can't do it to mine and I can't do it to yours. That's how I know it ain't right. It ain't okay. It ain't okay. You have so many options, your full body. You could walk out the house. You can go to a hotel. You can sit on the porch for 4 hours. Kay has problems too, not sure if she is. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that. Rat. If that happened, listen, Granny's not one to deny any of that. Granny, see, that's one thing about Granny. Granny got to take that comment off, honey. Because, certain things we don't say on here like that. If I got any mods on here, at least let Granny read it first. But let's talk around things. Certain things we just don't want to say on here. We all know what it is. You just say, hey, remember when such and such. We all know the same information. All of us. Thank you, Juice. You guys, please subscribe to Granny's page. Just passing through, dropping the subs and likes. Thank you, Travis. Thank you, Honey Bun. Granny loves you, baby. It's fine. See it from different eyes now. We have to have compassion for those that can't defend themselves. It can happen to anyone. Amen. They all need intensive therapy and counseling. Well, the reality is, Rat, that don't always happen. And that's in a lot of homes. It doesn't always happen. I'm a disabled veteran for over 20 years and have plenty of problems in getting my moods, but never stay like she does. And I'm having that second surgery. Prayers on your second surgery, honey bun. No, and listen, I totally understand, LJ. Sometimes we look at people and we're like, you know what? I would never do this. I would never do that. I would never. But that doesn't mean it doesn't happen. And it doesn't mean it's not happening in a lot of people's homes. And just because it might be a foreign, once again, Granny's not trying to force you into her answer. I just want people to see things. There's always a lot of different sides to things. And if y'all notice, that's what Granny's about, showing y'all different views. Just because it doesn't happen in your home or you don't know about it or you've never seen it, it's a thing. It's happening to a lot of people. A lot of people. Would you tell someone you're karma? If somebody did something like that to me, I'm gonna go through the proper channel. I'm gonna go through the proper channel. So what? Because my sister did that to me? Well, I'm supposed to do it back to her? There's a proper way to handle things. I just ain't picking out there's a proper channel. Granny, understand your comment, but certain things we're just not gonna say here. Last time she did put her hands on Kari, but that old footage doesn't relate to this incident involving the black eyes. And so point me there. Like I said, listen, y'all, Granny is not saying, listen, Sunny goes hard. Best believe she was in there cursing. Listen, Granny ain't no fool. They was probably both right. It takes two. Granny ain't saying. Granny is not saying one is, no, it took two. It took two to get to that point. It takes two in any argument, any two. You're very fair, but we disagree in this case. No, I love you. I love you, Cheryl. Listen. Subscribe to Foreign Blood. I thank all mods and subscribers. Foreign Squad, like and comment. Yes, Cheryl, that's old footage of when Sunny. Granny got to erase that. I think everybody had time to read it before Granny. Hi, Foreign. Been watching your common sense videos. Are so much appreciated. Hello, boss lady. Fighting a mother with two small children. They're over there doing a single task. Mind blowing to me. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Listen, Grandma ain't no simp. Granny ain't no sucker. And I'm not none of that. But let me tell you something. That's below my savage pay grade. How many times did I tell y'all? That's why Granny never went hard on Sunny. That's below my savage pay grade. That does nothing for me. It does nothing. It's not a PowerPoint for me. Imagine me going to tell my homeboy, yeah, bro, that's what I did. They'd be like, they'd be like, what? You over here bragging about? Like, you even indulged in that? I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you the type of people I rock with. We ain't moving like that. 67 people. Let's hit up the likes, everybody. It's the 3 little buttons in the corner, y'all. Please like, follow, and subscribe. Manifest. That's right. 67 in the chat. Let's hit the like button. We should never make excuses for abusive behavior when the person is aware of what she's doing. Baby, never once. Granny ain't never. Maybe you should go watch all my videos. Never once have I made excuses. Never once. But there's a thing as in what's morally right. Granny ain't doing it. Once again, that is below my savage pay grade. I'm just not. I'm not. Boss lady says proper channel is right. And to be honest, it's not Kari's responsibility to do that, but she's been doing to help out. Deny them of Sunny like a bath. My God. At the end of the day, listen, like I said in the other video, I actually did a whole video about this, y'all. Please watch the video. I'm sure she didn't want to do it. She was probably tired. She could have been on the phone with a man. She's a young lady. I'm sure she didn't want to do it. But certain things, and especially, listen, them your nieces. Them your nieces. You might not have wanted to do it right that exact moment. Okay, cool. But it should have been done. Them your nieces. There's not that many mobile women in that house. So them your nieces. You don't want everybody around their privacy areas. You see what I'm saying? Regardless what, you watch your own privacy areas. Common sense says, hey, these nieces, I'm gonna get it. I might not do it right now, but I'm gonna do it. Cause this is private. I'm a girl, they're girls. My B granny for the names. Salute to the FBFL. Thanks for getting those likes up expeditiously. She needs her own place and her aid that comes in every day. Maybe she can work on her mindset and parenting skills. Nobody should be blank the disabled or people with dementia. Facts. 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 You know, Granny got to remove because we said the FIGHT. Not one excuse, just agreed. Rack, everybody on here, first of all, happy freaking Monday. Granny loves you. Listen, ain't nobody on here got to agree with Granny. No, Rack girl. Nobody never apologized. Ain't nobody got to agree with Granny. I'm telling you what's acceptable in my eyes. And anybody that truly knows Granny, knows as savage as Granny is and whatever she's done, for those that don't know, people have tried to unalive Granny over this many times. Granny came from the streets. Granny never used her body. So use your mind to what Granny did. So don't act like Granny went out there like a savage just because I'm a little bit older now. But when that is below my savage pay grade. No, ma'am. No, sir. Listen, and if y'all doing that, y'all can't, we just ain't gonna be hanging together outside. We not gonna do, because we different type of people. Granny ain't doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not. To be honest, they need to move out. They were fighting with the, the Granny gotta take that off, baby. No, listen, it takes two to argue. Carmen says, hello, Granny. I don't agree with you, but I'm impressed with your moral compass. Oh, my moral compass is strong. I get that from my father. I get that from my father. Leave me alone to the innocent children who simply asked, taking a bath. Kind of figured you were a tough customer back in the day, Granny. Oh, Granny was a tough one. Ghetto. Granny was a tough one. So, to say Granny's never mistreated people, that would be a lie. To say Granny's never talked to people wrong, that would be a lie. To say Granny didn't tear up house and homes, that would be a lie. That's why I always use myself as an example. People just see, and this woman, this is my YouTube. This is my YouTube person. I'm a child. Me too from my dad. One up. I'm late. What she get? Manly vibes from her father? First of all, let me tell you something, big dog. Let me tell you something, baby. Don't even put my, even though you ain't say his name, don't even put nothing about my father in your mouth. Don't do that. Don't do that, because if you was raised right, you wouldn't even did that. Now, let me tell you something. If you don't come at me the right way. But one thing you know, if you don't come at me hard, come and be your hardest. But you're not going to be no weak mother talking about a man who's in heaven. Don't even put that, don't even put that in your mouth like that, bro. Don't even put that in your mouth like that. First of all, you can tell I'm an old woman, right? You can tell I'm an old woman. So therefore, my father would be an elderly man, and most likely, if not an elderly man. Don't even put the word F. Father, you ain't even got to say his name. Don't put that in your mouth. Don't do that. Don't do that. Now, you know what my father did? He made me a real one. And what you came on here and said, Granny would never even make time. Nowhere in her whole life. Lame ass. Child, you lame. She needs another place to stay, which is safe. I hope she's okay today. I just don't think the sister deserved to be. At the end of the day, Carmen, this is just it. Her sister could have. Okay, once again, let's say I'm Sunny, right? We're looking at this from all aspects. All aspects. We're not just looking. When Granny looks at something, she just don't look. I don't have blinders on like I'm a horse. I'm looking at everything. I'm looking at everything. I'm Sunny. We're over there. Yeah, we're getting it in, right? I'm Sunny. You push, you look. But now you do to me. I got one arm. I ain't got no legs. So my balance different. My everything different. So that one thing you do to me, I can fall. I can hit this. I can hit this because I can't even catch my balance. So right now, you know where you going? Because now I'm going here. You're going to jail. It's not an even playing field. It's not an even playing field. She could have ruined her own life. So it's not. I'm not making her like a demon, like, oh, no. This could have went wrong for you in many ways. And then you'd have been looking like, oh, that really didn't mean nothing. Now look where I'm at. Over nothing. Sunny is eligible for a home health aide or certified nursing assistants to support her with cash. But there's a process you have to go through. The nurse got to come out, and then they got to figure out what their plan of action's going to be. And they just don't start coming to your house just like that. It's a whole, and that I am familiar with. Not today, OMG. Please respect Granny. Please respect the chat. Yeah, I see it both ways, Carmen. I totally agree. I can see where she may feel bothered by helping all the time. And I see the other side, why she got upset about denying a necessity. That's what I'm saying. You got to look at it from all different, and just that quick. Now this is my thing. Just that quick, that young lady could ruin her whole future. Because once again, it's not an even playing field. Anything could have happened. They're in the heat of the moment. Anything could have happened. Watch your mouth and Granny chat. Child, I can only imagine what they were saying. Yes, if y'all see anything in there, whoever has power, any type of disrespect, any type of anything, get the comment out of there. Get it out of there. For one, don't disrespect the young children that come upon my page, and don't disrespect me as an elder. If you feel some type of way or whatever it is, you address me. I can conversate with you. If we gonna run it, run it how we want to run it. It ain't no one-sided conversation. Let's do it. Real one you are. The dead wrong, Grams. I'm just saying. Great advice always, Cheryl. I never knew assisting with kids for their client is something they can do. Great info for all who needs it. Oh yeah, they will. Sunny weaponizes her mouth and is not an even playing field for her sister. Once again, Granny, listen. One thing if y'all don't know about Granny don't pick sides. Granny just gives it to you blood, uncut, raw, real, and what it is. Never once anywhere in this video, who can vouch for me? Never once anywhere in this video have I said Sunny was innocent. Never nowhere. Never nowhere. Never nowhere. In any of my other videos, never nowhere. I got eyes and ears just like everyone else. But at the end of the day, certain things just ain't right. It ain't right. No, I get it, T. I get it. But just that quick. Listen, if she's not all the way right or not, it could be one of my sons that went out and did the same thing. And it's still going to come down to the same answer. He could have ruined him. I could go out there and do the same thing. I'm taking a chance. Anytime I go do something foolish like that, if I'm right, not right, whatever it is, we still all taking the same chance. She knows the car doesn't want to do it. She needs another helping hand. That's why Granny always says, power up. You can pay somebody to bathe your children. You can pay somebody to wash your children. Watch your children, play with your children, cook your food. You can pay somebody to do all of that. That's why, what did Granny always say from day one? When people are like, oh, Granny, she should lose her page and stuff like that. Granny says, no, she shouldn't. Even though Granny knows that she's acting a little rough, that even Granny's like, whoa. But at the end of the day, Granny has enough common sense to say, you know what? Them children are with her. Them children need every dollar. Every dollar she can bring in can make life better for those children. Because she is going to need somebody to do those things with her children. As much as we don't like it. So she needs the money to pay somebody to do those things. She won't need more than a home health aide. I agree with your comment, looking at it from both lenses. I think Carrie may be emotional, delayed, and struggling with some of her own personal issues. I agree 100%. You never defended her bad behavior, and you said right is right and wrong is wrong. And Mystique, this is the thing, in all of my videos, I've never... Anything I'm going at from a grown-up perspective. I'm not going by what my mind or what my heart or no, it's about what's right. Yo, Granny, you got really nice teeth. Have a nice day. Thank you, Johnny Blaze. Honorable you are. You could be different. You make me think more. You know what? Granny's learning until she goes to here. As much as I think I know, I have so much more to learn. And that's why I'll forever listen to my elders, pay attention to the people with the mental health, the homeless people, the people that's been through something. That's who I learned my stuff from. The people out there addicted to things, that's where I learned my stuff from. What is going through the mind of the situation? No excuses. Everyone sees the depression that comes with her accident. As long as she gets the help, it takes time. It does. Just like it took you 10 years to build that nasty persona up, it's going to take you 20 to get it to go away. And it ain't going to go away 100%. My sister lurking again. What you doing, hot thing? What you doing in that little hoochie mama dress? You got it all hanging out. Oh, you got the Carl Lagerfeld on. Oh, you're doing it big in the hoochie mama dress. Yeah, you're going right back in there for somebody to see you that short little skirt on. Oh, I see a grandbaby. Hey, Nixie baby. Granny can't put you on camera. TT can't put you on camera, baby. I'll be done in a minute. I love you, honey bun. I'm sorry, y'all. That's my niece and my sister. I love you. I love you. I love you. Straight up, I have to remove your comment. We can't say any words on here. Is it Pierce? Listen, Granny agrees totally about what a lot of things are said. That Granny seen, Granny did whatever, but at the end of the day, Granny feels how she feels. I have no idea what the topic. I've just been listening. Oh, it's about a disabled lady with one arm, two arms, only one works, both legs amputated. She has a rough mouth. She's a young adult getting it in, but now she's sitting here with black eyes and stuff like that. It's about putting your hands on disabled people. I gotta go, though. School stuff. I love you, Ghetto Planet. Good luck on your school stuff, too, baby. Thank you for being the person you are. I subscribe. You the GOAT. Granny's the GOAT. No, it's okay. It's okay, baby. A lot of times we don't know straight up. A lot of times we don't know what we can say, can't say. Child, my niece outside. There's a lot going on. It's, Listen, like I said, Granny's answer ain't always right, but this is my rule of thumb. If you ever gonna feel bad about what you did at any point in time, you ain't have no business doing it. Rough mouth is like calling a waterfall a small drip. Hey, Simpson. Straight up, did Granny tell you hello? I don't think so. Hello, Kimmy. How are you, honey bun? So, anyways, her and the sister got into it. You know, I'm sure they were both going back and forth. But at the end of the day, Sunnyi is disabled. And it went too far. And that's just how Granny feels. Certain things I'm not going to do. It was probably her little sister or one of them boys that been sneaking over, or it's fake. Yeah, y'all, certain things, I'm just, listen, like I said, y'all ain't got to feel the way Granny feel, but certain things this woman is just not doing. If I'm going to do something savage, it's going to be a whole different level of savage. It ain't going to be that type of, I don't know if it's online, but who knows what's out there now, who knows whatever, child, I can't keep up with it, ain't no telling. I just seen the aftermath. I'm sure there's going to be other things floating around, whatever it is. Y'all, please like and subscribe to Granny's page, y'all. I'm at 3,599. Can we at least get to 630 by the time I get off here? Royal Jewel says Granny's the GOAT. It's not that Granny's the GOAT, baby. It's just that Granny has a strong moral compass. That's it, and that's all. That's it. And that's one thing I pride myself on. And I'm always going to keep that moral compass. Always. It was her younger sister. Well, Cheryl, this is the thing. The real people in the streets, they ain't even going to be doing that, Cheryl. I'm telling you. The people really from the streets, it's a difference of people outside and people really from the streets. People really from the streets ain't, it ain't a thing. It ain't a thing to us. The chore minds know how to pick our battles. Facts. Oh, yeah, I see she's been missing, baby. I'm surprised that video didn't get taken down. Hello, right? I always hit that live. Hold on, baby. I always hit that live and comment. It all helps. No, Kimmy, I always, how have you been, sunshine? Y'all, Kimmy is my girl, one of my first girls, but she just come up missing in action all the time. I know life is life, and that's all, child. Because she hurt the mom. I don't like her little... Listen, ain't none of us perfect. Ain't nobody on here perfect. None of us. None of us. Even the most perfect are not perfect. You sit there and say you're perfect, but in reality, the most perfect of us are not perfect. We all make mistakes. We all do, it's life. It's how life goes. But you have to learn as an adult, certain things are just not meant to be done. Yeah, I can see that happening. She disrespected her little sister, and little sister probably do a lot for him. Listen, none of this, listen, just because it might be everybody else's first time hearing this. This actually goes on in people's homes. This goes on in a lot more people's homes than what you guys even think. Just because you guys, this might be your first time seeing a disabled person act like this, it definitely ain't mine. It definitely is not mine. There you go, honey bun. Martin, we got Martin in the building. Listen, Martin, Granny's a fair woman. It took two to argue. But they're always, listen, walk away with this, y'all. In any argument, anything, there always has to be one person big enough to walk away. Fathom that. Or we just crashing out over everything. Because Granny likes to crash out. You got to think about it. You can't crash out over everything. You cannot crash out over everything. You won't be hit with so many worse things in life. Boy, if you crash out over the little things, I hate to see you when the real things come. Kimmy, maybe he sees something in you that you don't see. Martin, I agree. Hello, Emily. What's your sign, Grams? Granny can't tell because it'll be part of her giveaway. What sign do you think I am? Emily, it was a sister argument. But the thing is, one of the young ladies, I think they both maybe have something going on. But the one I know for sure does. Let me rephrase that. The other one possibly might have something going on. But the one is a double amputee, has 2 arms, only one works. She just need to get her paperwork in and get it out there. The ADA place where she can move around better and work with her aid. It'll happen. That's why one thing y'all see all the videos I told her. Power up. Power up. You need that money. With that money, she will be able to provide all these things. Even if the government ain't paying for it, she can do it on her own. She can pay for it on her own. She financially can get all the help she needs if she plays her cards right. Because the money is out there for getting. The money's out there to get. Please remember to hit the like button. Thank you, boss lady. Listen, boss lady. I know y'all done seen. I know it's probably people on here that been Team Sunny from day one. And I know y'all done seen the videos I did about her and all that. And now I want y'all to think back about the videos I did. I was really giving Sunny the game. Granny could have crashed out. Granny could have got reckless at the mouth. Pay attention. Go back and find one video where I ain't telling the truth. Go find one video on my page, period, where I was dishonest about life to anybody. It's a lesson in every video I drop. Universal lesson. And this, how many people can remember Granny say she drops universal gems? Why? Because what we're witnessing, if it's this person, it happens in a lot of people's homes. Just because a lot of us might not never seen it, it happens in a lot of people's homes. That's why Granny drops a universal gem. So it's out there so anybody can use it because there's more than one Sunny. There's more than one Granny. There's more than one Royal Jules. There's more than one Pierce. No, I did not feel like you was doing too much. Royal Jules says all truth, all day, even on Sunday. Oh, Jeff, one thing, listen, can't nobody point out one video where I directed anybody wrong in life. Anybody. I don't even get down like that. We all know I ain't here for no popularity contest. The tongue is powerful. One who practically asks for a fight won't know when it's coming. True. But Juice, just like I said, so one of your children or you can go out there with that old vicious tongue. Does that mean somebody has the right to put their hands on you or unalive you? Say somebody unalives your child. Because your child's all out there, hoo, rah, 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 rah. Nah, they don't work like that. Because you'll be on, you'll be, who. You gonna want whoever to pay for it. What you think? Y'all finna walk around the city and look at each other knowing they done took your back child? Nah, you ain't. I'm team me and my opinion is mine. That's how I look at things. Oh, you free to look at it. If she placed her hands on her sister first, she was wrong. And her sister should have reciprocated. Listen, I'm sure it takes two for any disagreement. Two, not one. Two, if it's in a relationship between friends, whatever it is, it takes two. Of course, not never that. This woman don't play. Hello, butt dreads. It's not that Granny don't play. Granny just keeps it real. And I stand on what I stand on. And that's right. Granny stands on what's right. That's all. I've done enough bad in the world. Listen, the way a lot of y'all feeling and all this, Granny been there and done that. And where to get me? Absolutely nowhere. You know why? Because I do have compassion. So every last way I mistreated somebody, did this, did that, did. Yeah, it bothered me. You know why? Because I I'm actually a good person. So yeah, it's gonna bother me. Being there did that, it's gonna bother me. The little sister didn't go overboard. The little sister probably been waiting for this. It took two. It took two. I don't think she ever received professional help. There's a lot of people with things going on that will never receive professional help. It definitely would not. None of this, everything we're talking about is not the first for anybody, anything. She did slap her months ago. This time, who knows who hit who first? Juice, I agree. If y'all get it for a family tussle, y'all are ready. Very dysfunctional. Not a good environment for any of them. Natty says, I saw that this time. I don't know who started it. At the end of the day, regardless who started it, should have never went this far. Should have never went this far. That's it and that's all. Sisters, aunt. She's an aunt. Them are her nieces. Nobody's the first time being disabled. Let's say worst case scenario, she got mental health. The sister, she ain't the first. She ain't the first to have. None of this is the first. None of this is the first. Y'all didn't even notice Granny's one eyebrow is way thinner than the other one, y'all. Granny got to draw that bad boy in. It's almost see-through right there. Look like it's missing, y'all. Yeah, boss lady. Granny just feels how she feels. Had enough of what her face tells of some passion behind those wounds. It went too far. It went too far. It went too far because you know what? At the end of the day, Granny's sticking on it because them little children could have been left without a mama. Let's not make a thing worse than what it is. That girl ain't got her steady balance. She ain't got none of that. She ain't got none of that. She ain't got none of that. Just that quick that could have turned ugly. How many times do we hear on the news somebody fell or somebody did this or somebody did that and they went to just that quick? Hello, is that Gerald Lee? Hello, Gerald Lee. Hello, Gerald Lee. Listen, boss lady, ain't nothing nowhere ever going to change the way I feel about anything. Been a savage, been harming people, been this little word wrestling and stuff y'all do on the internet. No, Granny used to be the type of woman that'd make it so you can't sleep at night. Whatever night she wanted to, we're going running. Ain't no peace when you make Granny mad. But does that make it right? Because I did it? Does that make it right? Does that make it right? So just because I've been savage, does that make it right? Just because I was capable of doing it. Maybe people deserved it. Does that make it right? It don't make it right. It don't make it right. It don't. Well, some of this stuff caught on live. Hey, girl, hope. Thank you, Gerald Lee. Pierce, not the fight. Naughty Granny got to take. Let's say it, but not say it. Is it Natty or Naughty? Granny never gets nobody's name right, y'all. Granny sucks. Granny sucks. Hold on. It ain't never intentional. And if I remove your comment, not because I'm mad at you or nothing like that, just put IGHT. We'll know what that, hammer, AMMER. That's just certain things we just don't want to say. Rack is treacherous in that home to grab an item that could put an eye out anything the whores. I hope Sunnyi reaches out to get the mentorship you were always willing to give her. Good night, all. You going to bed? You going to bed, Royal Jules? If so, nighty night, honey bun. Actually, let me tell y'all this. I wasn't going to tell it. Let me tell y'all this. Granny does talk to Sunny occasionally, actually on the phone. Actually, I do. Because I believe in my heart, I can truly elevate her mind. And this is what y'all fail to realize. Granny really does mentor people. I really do take the time out of my day to mentor people. I really do. And I want the best for her and her children, just like I want the best for her and her children, him. I really do this, y'all. I really do this. At the end of the day, Kay could have walked away, literally. Facts. See, this is something y'all don't know. See, this, just to show y'all that I'm truly invested into helping. I just don't, people think Granny talks the talk. No, Granny walks the walk. I walk the walk. I really do this. So while everybody else goes home and turns their TV off and turns their phones off, Granny's at home thinking of ways, if it's Sunny or this person or this person or this person, what can I come up with to try to help them make their life better? I really do this. I don't talk about it. I'm about this. I really do this. I believe that too. She's got so much substance and intelligence. Oh, boss lady, I really do this. Oh, she is listening. Me and her have had some good conversations. Just know at the end of the conversations, we both say, I love you. Just like what do I say at the end of my videos? I love you. Granny, I don't change for nobody. If I'm going to treat you this way, I'm going to treat you. That's how I get down. When she met up with the ladies from Jersey, she did tell everyone she spoke to you and another CC recently. Oh yeah? I get it for me too. No, listen, that's why I say, a lot of people, I can't show y'all what I do offline because, first of all, they make my children. I don't show my own children. You might see the back of them. I don't show my own children. My children grown. I might do something with my grandchildren this week, and the only reason I'm thinking about doing it is because them children there couldn't nobody ever get to. They highly protected. You definitely can't touch one of them. But I would like to introduce my family. My children are savage and they ain't rap right like me. So therefore, I will never put my children in that position. I know my children ain't rap right. I talk all the time. My daughter is like me and Sunny had a baby. I'm telling you, my one daughter, there's one specific daughter, but she got the heart of gold. Listen, her heart is bigger than mine. I promise you that. But boy, you get that timing wrong. Granny was a rough one. This one daughter, she ain't rap right. She's a rough one. Please tell her not to mess with Marcus anymore. He's a bad influence. He is. And just like, Yana J, like I told her, stay away from that man. Stay away. Don't even, come on. You done did it. It's over with. Don't go back. It ain't nothing. That man. It ain't nothing. I'm out here to support you and to support Sunny. Thank you for your video. It was very solid rap. I love you, boss lady. I love you too, honey bun. Thank you. Granny stands on what she stands on. She don't change it for nobody. I stand on what I stand on. That's it. And Granny don't care who likes it, who don't. It's my moral compass. It's what I believe in. It's how I feel. That's it. Bye, Naughty Slim. I love you, honey bunny. Some things, listen, as savage as Granny is, or savage things that I'm willing to do, certain things ain't even considered savage to me. And hurting a disabled person, I'm sorry, that ain't savage. That ain't no brownie points. If y'all ever, and I'm telling y'all, if y'all ever see me disrespect a disabled person, check me. Check me. If y'all ever see me put my hand, anything, check me. Check me. Real talk, check me. Check me. Because that means I'm besides myself and I'm doing too gosh darn much. I stand on that. I'm doing too gosh darn much. But listen, y'all, Granny ain't gonna hold y'all on no longer. Granny has to get in the house. Granny got 2 young adults she has to have to work by 8 o'clock. They're not mine, they're children of Mentor. Of course, the one young man, he done bought him a car, it done broke down. We finally got the car towed, but now his car ain't running, so no, Granny got to go back to taking him to work. And I got another one I got to take to work. So Granny just wants to bathe real quick. She's not feeling fresh. I have sweated like 10,000 times. I'll probably only get to take about a 15-minute shower. Everybody knows I neglect myself to help others. So let me take my 15-minute shower, if I can even make it that long, and get these children to work. I thank all my mods. I thank everybody in this chat. I thank everybody, even if you have different opinions, it don't matter. We all ain't got to think alike. It's okay to have different opinions, but this is my page and I'm telling you what I will not do. I'm telling you how I view things. My way might not always be the right, but on this one, I'm gonna stand strong. I'm gonna stand strong on this one. And let me tell you this, we can have different opinions and we ain't gotta hate each other. It's okay for you to have that opinion. It's okay for you to have that opinion. It's okay for you to have that opinion. You see how we all sat here and we talked to each other and we said we were respectful. That's grown-up activities right there. You basically say, how many people say, well, Granny, I don't agree with you. And what do you think I said? F you. No, I don't get down like that. You have the right to feel how you feel. Like I have the right to feel how I feel. Imagine if we all thought the same. We all worked at the same job. We all had the same feelings. Boy, the world would be a boring place. Listen, the world will be a boring place. Everybody, let's just keep her in her prayers. I believe she's trying to work on herself. Oh, she is. She is. But just remember this. It takes, and I just throw numbers in the air. It takes somebody 10 years to turn a certain way. It's going to take a whole lot longer to fix that. If it's me, you. None of us on here are perfect. None of us. Let's call a thing a thing. None of us. None of us. None of us. You can claim it all day long, but in real life, nan one of us. Nan one of, not one. Not one. Not one. And I stand on it. Not one. Even on your best day, not one. So that being said, I love y'all. Thanks for being respectful. Thanks for having a great conversation. Before we leave, thank you for helping me through my journey. We love you, Granny. Jeff, don't never thank me. Nobody don't never thank me. I never do this for cool points. Anything I do what my heart tells me to do. Not what my mind, not, I kind of, even though my mind might say one thing, my heart, I use multi-factors when Granny's just real. If she's going to do something, she's going to do something, that's it, and that's all. Ain't nobody finna change her mind. If I rock with you, I rock with you. That's it. Listen, I could have 5 people, and none of them get along, but that don't mean I can't be all 5 of their friends. I like everybody for different reasons. That's it. You respect me, I respect you. That's it. Y'all know Granny got a big old heart. Jeff, don't ever thank me. Don't ever thank me. Don't ever thank me, because I've done nothing but great but be the human being I should be. Both were probably arguing, but Sunnyi got injured. And as you know, Sunny's in this position, and Granny's just letting everybody know. Please go back and watch the beginning of this live. I think you'll be able to connect with it a little bit better. It took 2 to argue. Just understand, it took 2 to argue. Nobody was, it took 2 to get there. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Sunnyi has 1 arm, and I'm just standing on that. That went way too far. It's not okay. It could have went a whole different way. She could have really injured herself. Just a lot of things could have went wrong in that scenario. That's why we have to avoid doing certain things like that, because something that quick could have just altered people's lives in a major way. And yeah, I don't agree on that. Yeah, manifest. Um, Barrett, Jeffy, Riley, Natty, Pierce, Deuce. Oh, where's the other one? Sarah, Butterfly, Boss Lady. I'm trying to look for one special name. I can't. And anybody that came to my chat, thank you. Just thanks for hearing Granny out. Like I said, Granny only gives her perspective on how she feels about things. And when Granny stands on something, she stands on it. And can't nobody change my mind. Can't nobody. You ever notice, Granny be over on everybody's page. People that don't like, but Granny don't care because Granny ain't got nothing to do with that. I like you. 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 If y'all don't like each other, that's between y'all. But I like everybody. So Granny just rolls a little different, rocks a little different. But I love y'all. I will see you later. I love y'all. Thanks for coming. Thank you, Barrett.